How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we are back with Clannad, the visual novel experience. Can I confess something? I've been trying to start this episode like 4 or 5 times now. Not necessarily because there's something wrong with Clannad, but because my basic checks, I don't know why, but all of them wanted to not work. I tried doing a clap test and shit, and then all of a sudden the mouse wanted to spaz out. Then I tried actually saying how's it going, chicks and mates, and that messed up. So I'm actually kind of glad I get to start the episode today. Anyway, we're back with the Misae route. We're actually, getting involved with her, seeing if we can help her with consultation. And we are nearly there, because all the choices have been made. All we need to do is actually get to the end game and find out what the fuck is her deal. Anyway, and then that same day after school, I continued waiting for visitors in Misae-san's room. Say, just so you know, you do realize I don't actually have all that much free time, right? Well, you don't really have a job, do you? You haven't mentioned it. All the work I'm supposed to do while I'm sitting here having tea with you is all going to shift to the evening. Sorry about that. Do you look after the place or something? Are you like the housekeeper? If you are, then how about you start finally being considerate of me? Now, I can stay a little longer, no? Well, this is just kind of cruel now. So she says she's got work, and we're like, nah, we're all good. Basically like cats. You know when you're like trying to write down some hospital documents per se, you want to apply to a local GP, and then you're writing it down, finding out, your waist, your height, your weight, everything, all that, and then your cat's going on your lap and is like, hey, this is a good time to be stroked, isn't it? And you're like, no, not really. Well, I wouldn't say anything if you'd actually helped me. I'll think about it. We're just inconsiderate as fuck, aren't we? And with that, you mean you definitely won't help me? Knock, knock. The sound of a very reserved knock. It looks like she's finally made her appearance. They always come when I'm busy, don't they? Probably has something to do with me trying to wreck your life. I'm gonna hide now, so you have fun. As Misae-san stands up, I crawl up into the futon. Though there's already another small occupant looking at me with a puzzled face. I take him in my arms and we huddle up together. What? Okay, Okazaki, I didn't know you were gay, but sure. He did let out a surprised meow. Oh, it's the cat. Shit, I thought it was Sunahara for some reason. I mean, he's dick enough to try and do something like that. But I managed to make him stop after petting him for a while. Kachik! Another girl I don't know. Nice to meet you. My name is Furukawa. I came here today to consult you about something. Business sure is great. I wonder if I really have a talent for this kind of thing. Might be a fun occupation. You could really learn how to get to know people. Get out your house once in a while, because I don't see you anywhere else. Maybe I should switch jobs. Is now perhaps not a good time? No, it's fine. I was just talking to myself, don't worry about it. Let's not talk while standing, please come on in. Alright, please excuse me. The small field of vision that I'd had from the opening of the futon is blocked by Misae-san's back. Well, that's always good. It's a nice sight though, isn't it? A nice white... Oh, the music's gone. Is someone about to die or something? Furukawa gets out a .49 caliber and aims at the head. So, what would you like to consult me about? I came to consult you about this feeling that I don't really know what it is. Why, that sounds quite distressing. Maybe it's constipation. I'd love to talk about constipation again. I wonder what this feeling is. Dunno, maybe it's love? Maybe you like this nice mature pussy, like a mature cheddar cheese. So it's really love? Huh? That's really it? But I just said something at random. I don't really know myself either, and so I came here. So that's how it is. So you're saying there's a boy you're interested in? Yes. And asking whether the feeling you're having is love or not? Yes. You really are in the thick of puberty, aren't you? Well, that's what happens when, you grow up. Yes. Is this the first time you felt like this? Having conscious thoughts about a boy, I mean? Well, yes, I feel it is. It does seem you're a late bloomer. Yes, I'm sorry. Don't apologize, it's a wonderful thing. You get to look younger for longer, I guess. I wonder about that. Is he a classmate? No, we're in different classes, although we're in the same year. Who could you be talking about, I wonder, at this time and place and space? So I thought I'd veer off camera there. I don't know why I did that. How much time passed since you met? Only just a little, since we only became acquainted last month. Okazaki, do you have anything to say? Anything to contribute here? I see. So you still don't know what's what right now. So did something happen that made you start becoming interested in him? Maybe an alternate timeline where, you know, you got a fever and some shit happened? Something did happen. What happened then? Yes, when we first met, he gave me a push in the back. This is the second time in the 3rd year due to me being on a medical withdrawal for a long time. And so now the school is full of people I don't know. When I was standing before the school gates, unable to walk forward, he pushed me, saying I just had to find something new I could find joy in. Wait, isn't that me? Yes, it is you fucking idiot. And so, I became able to go to school again. Sounds like a nice guy. Yes, he's a really good person. And his appearance? Does he look good? Yes, he does. So much that he wouldn't match at all with someone like me. What with your little fucking antler hair, your fucking little antennas. You know? Yes, what is it? I've actually no doubt this is love. Yeah, so that's really what it is? But it's not like I think that because of something you said. Looking at you as you talk about him is what gave it away. I mean, you were so bashful the entire time. That's just my habit, surely. There's no such thing as a habit like that. You monster. Must be nice, being in the spring of your youth. Mate, you're not even that old. You could clearly, like, ride a dick if you wanted to. Everyone seems to like you in this fucking dorm. You make it sound like you're fucking 80. Seem to have a thing for that number in this gameplay. I'm sorry. Didn't I tell you it's a wonderful thing? So don't apologise. Okay. I'm just checking. He's not a member of the rugby club, is he? I don't think so. Also, that guy. If it's about Sunahara, you should just give up on him. It's not. I see. I'm glad then. I mean, like, I'm guessing she figured out it was me. Maybe she suspects it's me. But how would she know that, basically? Because there's more than just rugby players and Sunahara at our school. I'm just saying. Yes. There's one more. You better give up on... there you go. Okazaki as well. He's a habitual latecomer and keeps staying over late in people's rooms. I can't call him a decent man. Huh? Don't tell me! It was Okazaki? Okazaki, first name Tomoya? Yes. Just how could such an innocent girl like this fall in love with a guy like him? Okazaki-san is a good person. Well, you say that, and here I am trying to sleep with Misae, apparently. We keep thinking about her instead of Furukawa. Well, he's not rotten to the core, I can tell at least that. But for it to have been him, of all people, couldn't just been like a, I don't know, Tom Holland type, I guess. That people like that guy, right? You know, that little fucking 4-year-old that plays Spider-Man. That's sexy. That's attractive, right? Right? Okay, thank you very much for today. I should probably get going. Okay, make sure to hang in there. You fucking cat. The door closes with a ka-chick, and it becomes silent. Misae-san lets herself fall onto the bed with a thump. So what? You didn't know? Know what? I put my head out of the futon like a cat. About how that girl feels for you. Yeah, I didn't. Seriously, I wouldn't have spurred her on like this if I'd known. Isn't she a nice girl, though? There aren't many pure-hearted girls like her around anymore in this day and age. I mean, she's only like fucking 8. I mean, well, we're in the same, like, year, so maybe she's not that young, but she looks that young. Yeah! You're not interested in her at all? I do think she's quite cute. That's sweet. But thinking about it realistically, I don't know. Think about it seriously, alright? You heard how she was talking about you. I'd say we're not a good match then. There's no way an honest girl like that would go well with a carefree guy like me. Well, you never know. I mean, look at her parents. Oh, wait, you don't know them yet. Or, well, in this timeline. There wouldn't be a problem if you just became an honest person yourself. Because that's what every man strives to be. Well, it's too late for that now. I feel bad for that girl. Her first love going down the drain, just like that. If only you didn't waste all your time sitting here doing nothing, I feel you'd have a whole different future. I mean, I know marriage is important, but is it that important? And a nice and proper one at that. Oh, she's concerned about us. That's nice. Despite that, are you going to keep coming here? Am I a bother? Does it look to you like you're not being a bother? Didn't you say you like this kind of thing, though? Why are the only guys interested in me like this? I mean, you just don't go out, to be honest. You need to actually go out and find someone if you're that desperate. I kind of don't think she is actually desperate for someone, though. Or even wants someone. Something also tells me she'd make a great lesbian. But that's what I get for playing too much Monster Sweethearts. And didn't you say just now that that's a wonderful thing? It only gives me the shivers when you say it. Alright, that's a good way to go. We know the girl likes us, at least in this timeline. Our plan of spurring on Furukawa to force Misae-san to talk about her past ended in failure. Well, there you go. However, I'm not someone to get discouraged just by a single failure. Because, you know, we're good at our job at investigating our friends, I guess. Knock, knock. Coming. Ka-chick. I heard you can get love advice. Oh, no. Now everyone's going to be like, did Furukawa spill the beans? Oh, I should have, locked her in a cage to make sure she didn't tell anyone, to be honest. Just how many of you have come before? You're satisfied. You're the 10th one today. I don't have that much free time, you know. Just one is already reaching the limit. You have to have an appointment? Didn't say that in the flyer. Oh, dear. Those aren't even flyers. I'm sorry, I'll come again later. No, it's fine. Come in. It's really okay. Well, I couldn't refuse you and not the others. Well, maybe you could. Maybe you could actually tell them to fuck off because you have important work or whatever. Maybe you don't, to be honest. Maybe you can multitask. You know, talk to them but pretend you actually don't care by just filling in your documents. Thank you, and sorry for imposing. Okay. Well, that's just how it is. So have some confidence. Good conversation, that one-liner really just solved all her issues. So that's how it was. You were a great help, thanks a lot. I really didn't have any confidence in myself. How were you in your student days, Misae-san? You were able to become the first female student council president, so you must have been really popular, huh? How did people find out about even that? I'm guessing that Tomoyo had something to do with it, who's actually the next person we have to, go down, the next route we have to follow. Which would be, be interesting to see, I guess. As long as I don't have to loop the same fucking areas again. Oh, Lord, please don't do that to me again. Please, I beg of you. Because I put it on the flyers in giant letters. And you're still pretty even now. I bet you were popular. Unlike me. Okay, you make it sound like you're some kind of, slug. I don't know about that. I don't remember ever being popular, at least. Do you have a boyfriend right now? Do you want one? I can sell you one at a good price. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all of Cyrodiil, or Clannad world. I clenched my fist firmly. Yes, I'd been waiting for an assertive girl like this to come consult her. Oh, come on, why does it matter? I was just wondering what kind of man a wonderful woman like you would choose. Just what part of me is wonderful when all I'm doing is dealing with little brats in a place like this? I hear that all the boys here adore you. Yeah, adore, talking about constipation with you. Really a romantic interest. So all that was them expressing their love for me, huh? Well, it's sure nice being popular. You said the opposite a while ago. So I'd like to know, tell me, please. I don't have one. Just looking after these brats is taking everything I have. Well, you're not wrong. Is that so? It's kind of a waste, don't you think? Why don't you instead tell that to all the men in the world? So, what kind of person was your last boyfriend? Turns out she had a boyfriend when she was 8 and then she just gave up on men. Or what all the rest of the women in the world should do, because they're fucking so bad. Sigh! You really want to know something so boring? I do! Come on, don't look at me with those sparkly eyes. What kind of guy was he, huh? Was it that long ago? It was, since it was during my school days. So you really were popular when you were student council president, weren't you? I think that was even before I became student council president. Did he kind of get you up there, up the ladder of leadership? And you had to dump him because, well, he was gay or something. Although I can't really remember the details. Was he cool? What club was he in? You really want to know everything, don't you? I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Looks like we're going to be consulting about your issues now, Misae-san. He wasn't cool. I doubt he was in any clubs either. Huh, that sounds like he was quite a normal person then. Well, yes. I bet he must have had a good personality then. I wonder. Then why'd you like him? Dunno, I wonder myself. Well, that's what you're wondering, I guess. But you did like him, right? Well, yes. Did he confess to you or the other way round? You know, yes. I think I don't want to talk about this after all, sorry. Sorry. I guess I pried a little too much. But really, you're my ideal image of a woman. So I just wanted you to hear your philosophy, on love. Sounds like great philosophy. If someone asks, tell them to fuck off. Don't go idealizing a common woman like me. That's to do with constipation. Don't know why I keep bringing that up. It just keeps coming to my mind the more I stay in this room. That counts as like it's ready to be shat on, if I'm being honest. And cats, they leave a bunch of shit, and she's got a cat. You're not common at all. Still, I'll admit, that period was when I was shining most in my life. It was quite popular with the underclassmen too. I knew it! Only among the girls though. It's still amazing. I wonder about that. And then I ended up wasting all of that wonderful time for a guy like... okay, so you really do kind of miss him. I hope he misses you a bit, even though it's time I'll never get back. Did something happen? Not really anything in particular. I just got dumped. Oh no. That's all? That's what happened. You're going to be shining too from here on out, so you better cherish this time, alright? I will. Really, thanks a lot for today. Ka-chick. Are you satisfied now? I was still inside the futon with the cat, holding my breath. Honestly, you're quite the salesman. You found out? I peek my face out and ask her. When 10 people come, all wanting to talk about love, of course I would. So, what do you plan on doing now that you finally succeeded in making me talk about this boy from long ago? Well, I guess we'll find that out in the next episode. Really leaving it tense right in the middle of when you're finding about Misae-san's story. But here you go. Gonna fucking stop you from having any fun, and then the episode here. But if you guys want to find out what happens, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below, a Steam link, you're gonna have to buy the game, or you can just wait till tomorrow. But without further ado, the rest of my chance this time. See ya!